Tom! Look at these nerds playing World of Warcraft right now.
Look at this nerd not playing World of Warcraft.
Look at this nerd vlogging. Welcome to a brand new week. It's Tuesday, as weeks on this vlog generally start. Usually weeks start on Sunday, but today, and for every single one of these vlogs this year, they start on Tuesday. Gom, Chilled, and Aphex are still going strong with the WoW stuff.
Hell yeah.
I threw in my hat around level 3.
We're level 9. Now we're level 9.
They're level 9.
So far, I'm halfway to 10. Towards 10.
Halfway there. Oh! Yeah, 9 is about halfway to 60.
Yeah.
That's
I'm so
about
close
right.
to being maxed out.
So close. So close to being maxed out. Anyway, I guess in terms of what I'm doing today, much to their chagrin, I'm going to be mostly doing editing and recording to prepare for PAX. They'd rather have me on the World of Warcraft with them.
I would rather have them.
And they're streaming right now, so I'm certain their chats are berating me for this decision.
They actually don't even know who you are. They keep saying who's in the background.
Oh, this is my house.
Show some respect.
It's true.
Show some respect.
Anyway, waiting on food to get here, and then I'm gonna get to work, cracking at. There's a bunch of chips at your feet there.
There's pizza. There's pizza down
And there's still pizza in the fridge.
Yeah, and in the garbage too.
In the garbage, yeah. If you want garbage pizza. But yeah, no, gonna keep at it to prep for PAX, get my food, and
They said they love you.
Aw, Chilt's chat loves me.
Play World of Warcraft.
That I'm certain you're embellishing it, Chilled.
They
They
said
said they'll only continue to love you if you play World of Warcraft.
they legitimately said, Tom, I can't make up a lie this fast.
So Chilled is trying to convince you to play World of Warcraft by saying his chat wanted me to play, but no. I'm a busy adult and I can't spend all day playing World of Warcraft unless that was also part of my work too.
We're busy adults. We're streaming. We're working here. How dare you full-time streamer?
I said,
Here's Fall Blades, okay? We are trying to collect one course thread, 8 rings,
and of course I said that exactly just to garner that reaction out of
and
you.
4 Venom, Spider Venom.
And boy, did it work!
We're heroes.
It's very difficult getting this stuff done.
We're undead
We're not
heroes.
heroes, actually. We're like fucking mail carriers at this point.
We're undead Aaron boys.
That's probably correct. The undead Aaron.
I'm gonna eat and then get to work. It is 12:40 a.m., so it's Thursday. It is indeed Thursday. Today has mostly just been getting work done. I recorded a bunch of Fire Emblem. I wrote the scripts, and I'm just about to record for Custom Smash, and just working on some computer stuff in general. At around 6 a.m., I think is when my flight is. And it's like 12:40 right now, so I probably have a good like 3 or 4 hours left to work before I absolutely have to leave. I also gotta remember to get packed as well, which means at some point I'm gonna have to fold. I'll probably be able to get at least 1 or 2 things, episodes of Custom Smash done, have them rendering, and then I'll go and pack, and then when they're done rendering, upload them and all that jazz. So it'll be good there. I think maybe I'll just like stick to 1 for now, then pack, then see how far I can get on a second one, which would probably be a good idea. Also, which is really bad for my time management, I started playing the new Pokemon mobile game, Pokemon Masters. It's pretty fun. I haven't gotten to the point yet where it seems to like chokehold you for like money, because it seems like a gacha game, very similar to Fire Emblem Heroes, but the playstyle of it is completely different. It's more like an ATB system kind of game compared to how Fire Emblem works, as it's like a board kind of deal, like actual Fire Emblem. And then Dr. Mario is pretty fun. Dr. Mario, I'm kind of interested in because it's a much slower paced game than like the normal Dr. Mario games. But then again, when you're trying to appeal to a casual audience, you don't want the higher level of difficulty to be fast paced. Which the higher level of difficulty might end up being fast paced anyway, because I haven't gotten in the later levels yet. So anyway, I'm basically all my needs are settled, food and whatnot. I just gotta work, and I'll do that. And hopefully in the next clip, I will be in Seattle, or on a plane, or heading to the airport. One of those, who knows? Future Tom, take it away. Okay, hey, so like it's like 3 in the morning, and I'm just finishing up packing for PAX, and I really want you guys to see it, but unfortunately, I only have the 1 badge, so yeah. Okay, now you guys be quiet in there so TSA doesn't find you, and I'll see you later in Seattle. All right? Hey, hi. Sorry. I know it's like 12 hours later since I put you in there. I was just so tired from the flight. I just had to take a nap. So you don't mind the extra like 6 hours in there, do you?
Tom, there's only 2 beds.
Look, it'll be fine. They can sleep on the floor or the closet. You know, have you ever seen it?
You guys can have the tile.
Yeah, well there you go. It's nice cooling tile. It's like 60 degrees here, so maybe that's not the best choice. So yeah, made it here. The flight sucked. Couldn't get a lot of sleep because I'm tall and trying to position yourself on a plane to get proper sleep is impossible, even with the neck pillow.
Dude, I had like a kid kicking my seat the entire time. And I'm just kind of staring at the mom. She's not doing a thing about it.
That's the wonders of public travel. So yeah, we're here. We're gonna go grab something to eat, and then I gotta go get my badge, get some toiletries, and I'm gonna go up to visit Josh Jepson and Brooke. I couldn't get all my errands done because of the CVS I went to was just the pharmacy and nothing else, which is really weird. But now I'm out to eating ramen with Donna. As well as Josh and Brooke.
I love brownies.
Are you just gonna make that a tradition to say that every time I bring the camera on you in my vlog? Because you said that at VSX.
What are you talking about, Tom? I love brownies.
Credits.
Brownies. I love brownies. I like brownies, but not pie.
That doesn't help that you're saying that in a state where
He chokes.
oh my god, he choked while he was saying that. I did get my badge, however, so that's one step.
Brownies. It's not.
I mean, like, you don't have to be eating brownies to say that you like brownies. You know, like I could just take a big old bite of this and be like, oh,
The noises are unnecessary.
peanuts.
The slurping. Peanuts.
Delicious peanuts.
Hot dog water.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Ooh, I love my ramen with hot dog broth.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's kind of what it ends up being if it's just pork broth or
It
whatever.
is pork broth.
Yeah, you know what? That is very true. Anywho, after this, I guess my plan is to go back to bed because I took a nap earlier, but I also got to be up early tomorrow, and I plan on sticking to that.
I drop stuff.
And Josh plans on sticking to holding onto his chopsticks. They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. It is Friday, first day of PAX. I've already made my rounds around the Expo hall, And honestly, there wasn't entirely much that impressed me. And on top of that, I hate waiting in lines, and PAX is nothing but lines. And I probably could use my media badge sway to set up appointments that I want, to be able to go into stuff that I want to do, but I didn't do that this year. Also, all the console play stuff has moved around. Like, I usually hang out just kind of in like the classic console area, and that's in the annex now. All the places that were once classic console have been expanded into the more Expo Hall, pretty much. So there's that. I'll probably get some shopping done today. I've got a game collection to fill out, and oh boy, there's a lot to take in around here. I'm sure I'll like get around to other stuff at some point, but I'm meeting Bradley or Yoshiller outside of one of the meeting rooms because he invited me to tag along with him on a Nintendo event. So I wasn't going to turn that down because, as you all may or may not know, I'm a big dork when it comes to Nintendo. I love Nintendo. But yeah, currently wandering around right now. Z and I got breakfast earlier. Rest of the day pretty much has nothing scheduled. I'll have to see when the Runaway Guys panel is, because I always want to be there to help them set up and show my support. That's always a fun time to be had. I don't know if it's today, tomorrow, or Sunday. On Sunday, I have to stream from here. So yeah. I also wanted to check out some of the other booths around here with like the, oh man, like some of like the merch and like PC parts and whatnot. Because as y'all may or may not know, my current computer is kind of on the on its last breath, and I'm gonna be needing to look into that. So maybe talking to some people around here, and maybe not, being swayed in immediately by the first pitch I hear, will be good for me building a new computer. So I met up with Yoshiller. He's currently playing some Ori and the Blind Forest right now, and it's pretty neat just to kind of have like this private room dedicated to media here. We already played some Luigi's Mansion 3, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, and Pokemon Sword and Shield, all of which are fantastic. I can't wait to get my hands on them.
And then Luigi's Mansion and Link's Awakening had exclusive demos to here, so they're different than the demos that are downstairs.
Oh-ho. So yeah, it was pretty neat. I got to play some stuff that nobody will get a chance to see for quite a while, demos or otherwise. Link's Awakening looks. I love like the well, obviously it's gonna look better than the Game Boy version, but the little touches to it, like little animations and whatnot that look pretty neat, are there. Luigi's Mansion 3, the co-op is awesome. It works out really well.
Really good at finding secrets in Luigi's Mansion 3. I was very impressed because I'd be like, "What about this thing?" And he'd be like, "Nah, go to this kitchen sink over here and bust that open." I'm like, "How do you?"
Also chainsaws. Also chainsaws.
Oh, yeah, we have plenty of footage of chainsaws.
And oh man, what else? Pokemon Sword and Shield. That was pretty neat. I like the having played with like the Dynamaxing function was actually really awesome. So look forward to all them games. But now we're gonna relax with some Ori and the Blind Forest, as it were. So the Nintendo demos we played were really good, as I said before. After that, went to Classic Console with ran to Tim there is playing some Zelda 2, as always. And I also ran to Donna there. So now we're at Mod Pizza. I grabbed some. This is called like a Canadian Hawaiian, but instead of regular ham or bacon, these Canadian bacon. Donna doesn't approve pineapple on pizza.
Monster.
A monster. She got a float.
Dr. Pepper.
A Dr. Pepper float. We also did some shopping as well. I bought a Triforce pin, a Mario Kart blind box pin, which I haven't opened yet, and a shirt that just says video games on it. She also got that same shirt.
Did you get the crop top?
I did not get the crop top. I was considering getting the crop top. I did not get the crop top.
Pink crop top, I get the black one. We look
matching.
20 balloons. That's all you need. They don't need to be in order. You just need to pick up 20, period. And the demo just doesn't want you to play.
We get to hear the most underrated.
Go, you have one try at this.
And you're done.
No, it's fine. That was what I deserved.
Are you ready? You bounce off the top of the screen. He doesn't need them in order, he just needs 20 period. Playing with fire. It's getting tougher here. It's 4. 5, 6. You're gonna get this entire blue card back. 7. Well, no all-time record. I don't think you're really having the same land with are we out of time? Yeah, that's it. Guess what? Not only are you the last contestant, you're also the winner. I'm personally happy we didn't have someone win 2 in the twice in the same year, so thank you for that. But also, this is the part where I hand the mic over to Emil. I wish this was wireless.
There we go.
How's it going?
Yeah!
It's going good, thank you. Good, good. Well, this is now yours. And for being such a good contestant, I gotta give credit where credit is due. So we're giving you $100 credit for the eShop. There's your prize. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks, everybody. And we'll see you all next year. I smell decoration.
It is Saturday. Last night, after the TRG panel, we kind of hung around, did a meet and greet. Met a bunch of the people who won the PAX badges off my Twitch giveaway. So that was really neat. 4 out of the 5 of them I met yesterday. So that was pretty awesome. One of them actually just walked by here while I was waiting in line to play Shantae and River City Girls. I'm at the Way Forward booth right now, the limited run booth. One of the two. But anyway, so yeah, after that, we went to a Cheesecake Factory, ate our fill there, and then I went back to the hotel because it was like 1 in the morning at that point, so I just like went straight to bed and fell asleep. So yeah, woke up kind of late today. Ended up going to lunch with Josh, Brooke, Donna, Liam, Ed O'Bean, and one other person whom I can't quite remember. I don't think I ever caught their name. We went to Wing Dome, and that was pretty good. I had a grilled chicken sandwich. That was good, but I ate a lot the night before, so I wasn't really able to eat as much as I wanted to this morning. So there's that. Today, though, once I got to the convention center, Donna and I kind of walked around for a little bit. I grabbed a mix amp from Astro, and the reason for that is because whenever I record multiplayer games with like the Derp crew or like whoever, and I have like and I usually use like I usually like capture their audio from my desktop audio, but the desktop audio is also where where like the game sound is coming from that I would normally be hearing. So I have to mute that, so I can't hear most of the game. With the mix amp, I'll be able to plug my game feed directly into my headphones, along with the desktop audio feed, so I can hear them separately, but they won't be capturing one another. So that'll be really great to have. Anywho, after that, came up here, and now I'm waiting in line to play Shantae and River City Girls. I might stop by the limited run store as well to see if I can get like any games or anything that they have for sale there. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm really excited to play Shantae. We'll definitely see how that's coming along. Finished playing the demo for Shantae 5. It was actually a lot of fun. Very similar to Half Genie Hero, in a way. So I can't wait for it to come out. Okay. That game was good. And this game's gonna be good. So I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, after that, Donna and I went to a panel about like preservation of video games, which is very interesting, talking about like the digital marketplace and like IP protection and things like that. There was a lot to go on with that panel. Anyway, after that, we came down here to Classic Console Gaming. It's him. Then we ran into Liam, Nico, Hussein, and Emil. Oh.
Oh.
Played a little bit of Star Fox 64, and then now I'm just watching Liam play Final Fantasy 7. Good times are being had by all, especially by Clud. By Clud and who is it? Arif?
I'm kind of glad they can't see teeth.
Oh yeah. There's no teeth here.
I'm gonna bite you with my teeth.
Like you know how like Tifa fights with like her fists? She got like just one that's like brass knuckles with teeth on the end of them.
Yeah, it's like Wolverine. It's like with teeth, like saber-toothed tiger fangs.
Oh Lord. The question is, where'd she get them? It is Sunday. After we finished up in classic console gaming, Don and I went out to get food for dinner. Well, kind of dinner. I wasn't really that hungry. I don't think she was either, because we only had like an appetizer and then a little bit of cake. And then afterwards, we just kind of hung out outside of. Where did we hang out? We hung out outside the convention center with Tim and Liam. And then Donna had to go because she's staying with Josh and Brooke. And so Tim and I went back into classic console gaming, which honestly has always been our like sort of home base here at any of the PAXs. Like PAX East, classic console. Here, classic console. Just because it's like. It's easy to find people we know there, and everybody like we know in like this kind of like in our little like group here, you know, loves classic games, so we just like congregate there. So Tim and I went back there. We found John. John and I went to well, we didn't go anywhere. We sat there, and I got a very intense lesson on Gradius 3. Which, good God, is super hard. And it's one of those games where, like, the more I play it and the more I die, the more I just want to, like, get back up and keep trying at it. And just, like, see how far I can get in it, or possibly, or God forbid, beat it. John still hasn't beaten that game, and he knows more about it than I do. After that, I just kind of went back to the hotel room and went to bed, because at that point it was, like, around 1 in the morning. So, that's pretty much all there was to that. Anyway, today, woke up relatively late, kind of around like noon or so, and I'm here in front of the Elgato streaming pods, because it's going to be my turn to be in those in about like 20 minutes or so. I look down at my wrist, you know, I'll be in there in a freckle past a hair. Going to be playing some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, just fooling around in the stage builder, just for funsies. And yeah, hope people are going to enjoy that stream. Should be a good time. I've kind of run out of stuff that I want to do around here, so honestly it's just going to be wandering around doing nothing. Maybe just like hanging around classic console. Tomorrow I'm just skipping the con altogether with Donna, and we're just going to take in the sights of Seattle. So that should be fun. Anywho, my time to stream is almost here. Try going the other way. There we go. Goes first. Oh, it's red! It's red! Going for the legendary center. Oh, well. Me too. I'll put a gap between us. Well, then I'll block you there. I don't know what that's going to do, but we'll see.
What are your stats here?
Josh, are you kidding me?
Oh no!
The shame!
His humiliating defeat!
That was really humiliating. Like, actually humiliating.
I win!
I remember days when you'd hold me in your arms. Everything's okay, you'd whisper as I cried. You protected me, kept me from feeling the pain. And when I looked up, you wiped away all my tears. You held my hand till the dawn. You showed me that the world still go on. Taught me there was so much out there to learn. Well, I've grown since then. I've gone through trials of my own. When you left, I thought I'd never make it through. But I'm not alone. Don't have to fear the unknown. 'Cause you still live on. I feel your spirit in me.
It is Monday. Oh boy, last day at PAX, and it's already 1 p.m. and I'm just getting out of my hotel room. So yesterday after I finished streaming, well, you saw a bunch of the stuff that we did. We walked around for a little bit. I got a bit more B-roll footage, but I used that for Friday's clip. Shh. And then afterwards we met up with Josh and Liam at GameWorks to just to hang out and play some games. And then the most amazing round of Connect 4 happened, as you saw. I still can't believe you did that. Anyway, afterwards, Josh was heading back to his house because his wife was sick at the time, Brooke. And so we loaded him up with a bunch of Donna's stuff. And he went back because Donna had bought some stuff and we kept it in the hotel room for a little while. But while we were at GameWorks, Donna took off her badge and put it in the bag that like her shopping bag. So it went home with Josh. So we were like, well, what do we do? Like, I'm not just gonna leave you alone out here while I go enjoy PAX. So we ended up walking down to Pike Place Market. We took the Ferris wheel. We were gonna do some shopping down there, but it was late Sunday, so most of it was closed. But we rode the Ferris wheel, and my God, I took that Ferris wheel last year, and the view was gorgeous, and it hasn't changed. It's still phenomenal. If you're ever down in Seattle, I highly recommend going down to the Pike Place Market and check out that Ferris wheel. Because it's something nice to experience once. You know, you got like the cityscape behind you, and then you've got the bay in front of you, or depending on where you sit. And it just looks... You've got the city to the east and the bay to the west, so the sunset just looks so good. I wonder if you can get over there for like a sunrise version of that, where you're looking out over the city while the sun's coming up. That'd be neat. That'd be really cool to get there in the morning at some point. Anyway, after that, we sort of like we were trying to figure out what to do about Donna's badge because we both wanted to go back into classic console gaming just to hang out with everybody. So what we ended up doing was we kind of camped out in front of the convention center. I was gonna like try to engage strangers and ask them like, are you gonna be back for the convention? Are you gonna be back for the convention tonight? Because this was around like 6 or 7, so like a lot of people were generally probably going to leave the convention for good. And it's like I had a very specific criteria where it's like, is this person in a group? If they're in a group, they probably want to give it up in case their group wants to come back. So yeah, but fortunately, a viewer came up, like somebody who watches my content came up and was like talking to me for a little bit, and I'd asked him if he was planning on coming back to the convention. He said no. It's like, would you consider parting with your Sunday badge? And obviously, it was suspicious. Like, what do you plan on doing with it? So I told him the whole situation. About Donna's badge not being here. So he gave it to us, and I just want to give a huge shout out to Eric for giving us that badge, so we can get Donna back into the convention. That was super cool of him. So thank you very much. After that, we hung out in Classic Console for a little bit. Then we went to Insane in the Rain's concert. It was Carlos's concert. It was Carlos and Adri had a concert, and they announced a new album called Singing in the Rain, where it's like a bunch of like where it's Adri singing and Carlos and like a bunch of other musicians doing jazz arrangements for them, and they played a bunch of their songs in there, and they were so good. They were so good. Yeah. So after that, there was a little meet and greet outside. We just sort of like hung around there for a little bit. Then after that, it was for the most part, it was just me and Tim at the end. Donna and Liam had to go back to Josh's place with Josh, and then everyone else just kind of like split off. And then we had a little bit of a scare because Tim thought he lost his phone, so we went back in and searched it. It turns out it was just in his hoodie pocket. But the good thing is he didn't lose it. That's the bright side of this. Anyway, after that, went back to my hotel room, crashed for the night. It was around midnight when I went to bed, and I ended up getting out of bed until like 11:30 because, my God, like, these cons just really take it out of me. And I'm hoping to improve upon that as I try to get, like, in better shape, Better shape. Anywho, I'm going down to the con right now I don't even know if I'm going to make it there in time. I was going to go to the Zelda Universe panel, but I think it's only an hour long, and it's already almost 1 o'clock. So I'm wasting my time flapping my gums. Probably gonna grab breakfast, but we'll see how the rest of the day goes, honestly. I think I'm just gonna get some last minute shopping done, and then just head on over to Classic Console Gaming and just hang out there, because like I said, that's kind of been our base of operations at these PAX events. So hopefully the day goes well. Final day of PAX has come to a close. Didn't really do much. I shopped a little bit, picked up a couple of Switch games for limited run, Windjammers, and something else. I'm trying to do this quickly because people are playing Guitar Hero and copyright. What? That was.
That video gonna get taken down?
Only when you guys start playing.
And
And I don't have much time left. So I'm gonna walk over here, so that way I only get a very minuscule amount. I'll be back. We just kind of came around to the classic console room, and that's because it's like just a hangout. We also had lunch with Donna and I had lunch with Josh Brook and a bunch of people from Zelda Universe. So that was a lot of fun. And after that, we basically came here and hung out in classic console. John and I beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game for the NES. So that's awesome. I rarely get a chance to play that with people, so the fact that we're able to beat it in one go was pretty damn awesome. In terms of plans for the night, nobody really has anything actually planned, but we're probably just all going to end up at GameWorks again. And you know what, as PAX comes to a close, I can't imagine spending a better weekend with a better group of friends. And hopefully, definitely, we'll see them again at some point. So what happens when you try to cram 7 people into a photo booth? Let me get through here real quick.
absolutely fine.
This happens. A bunch of us are here at GameWorks. We just took a group photo in the photo booth. We're gonna spend the last hour that GameWorks is open, having fun. Emil's excited. This is fantastic. This is how we're gonna remember this night.
Anyone else gonna edit this, or am I?
No, you're on your own, John.
Tom, this is the best picture of you.
What picture of me? I'm covered up. I'm covered up by happy birthday. Good Lord.
Literally, I was standing in there. It was just my.
Oh, I look how it's just like your lips in the picture, Donna. Celebrate. Oh my God. Fun times. It's a really good, a really good final day of PAX for all of us.
Oh my God, it's exactly like my emote that I have of you on Twitch.
My lips!
Oh my God. Perfect representation, Emil. Oh man, a great souvenir for this trip. Good Lord. GameWorks should be fun for the night here, as we're gonna be. I just realized my face with the lipstick. I look like I'm drugged. I did have a bit to drink at dinner. We went to Cheesecake Factory before this, hung out for a little bit, and now we're gonna be spending our time here at GameWorks. And hopefully nobody dies tonight. It is Tuesday, and normally I'd be saying welcome to a brand new week, but we're still in Seattle, so I figured it'd be better to kind of like try to sort of like have it be like the bookends to this trip be the actual times when I vlog. So today is going to be the end of this week. Hung out with Tim for a little bit today after we checked out from the hotel. Yeah. We went to lunch. And then we had to go over to FedEx because Tim had lost something, and he needed to fill out a form in order to be able to. Well, he posted about it on Twitter. He lost his passport. Somebody, as he was leaving to go back to his hotel last night, somebody ran up and just grabbed his bag and took his passport, his 3DS, and I think his camera as well. So we went to FedEx so we could use their business center to fill out the proper forms for him to be able to say that he had lost his passport and that it would be like, so that way it was invalid. But anywho, my flight leaves in about 2 hours, so in a little while here, maybe about like a half hour or so, I'm gonna be headed over to Seattle Tacoma Airport to be heading back. Aside from that, I really haven't done much. Like I said, Tim and I got lunch. We went to Johnny Rockets in the I can't remember what the place is called. It's a mall near the Seattle Convention Center. But I got a veggie burger and a salad, and Tim got a standard cheeseburger and some bacon fries, and we both got a milkshake each. We didn't share a milkshake. Just wanted to clarify that. But yeah, I'm just hanging out in the hotel I was staying at, and probably going to be heading out in about a half hour to head over to Seattle Tacoma to fly back. It's like 5:30 local time there, back in Austin. Excuse me. It's been a very tiring day. I mostly walked around playing Pokemon Go after I parted ways with Tim. We were gonna go over to the Space Needle, but after he had finished out filling out his lost passport thing form, I didn't think I'd have enough time to be able to go there and then get ready to come back. So I just wandered around and played Pokemon Go for a little bit. Headed back to the hotel, and then it'll probably be around like 11 p.m. when I get back to Austin. So probably not going to be doing terribly much else vlogging. So I guess this is where we're going to part ways for now, unless something insane happens, in which case it'll be cut in right now. But anywho, thank you all for joining me this week, and I will see you all in the next one. Later. And I say that, but I can't really get you all to come back with me to Austin. You guys have to come back with me to Austin the same way you came in. So I'll see you back in Austin.